Hey guys, Mike from MacDonald.com here. And are you looking for an effective way for how to build an email list without spending a ton of money on advertising? Well, today's video, I'm going to cover my top 5 ways of how to build an email list without advertising. So stay tuned. So first things first, right? You're going to need a few tools in place to actually start generating leads and building your email list. So if you don't already have an email autoresponder set up, for example, that's definitely one foundation tool that you want in place. The reason for this is it simplifies how you can actually deliver emails to your list. As your list grows, it may be starting off, it might not be a big deal to use a free service like MailChimp or Gmail or something like that. But once you start to get around 50, 60, 100 leads total that you've accumulated, those things aren't really the best, right? And so you want to set up tools where you can automate the delivery of like your lead magnet, for example, and then also just really streamline your business. So having an email autoresponder is one foundation tool you're going to want to have in place. It's really going to allow you to create some basic, simple sign-up forms. So if you're just getting started and you really are on a minimal budget, you're going to at least need this tool as a foundation. I'll put a link in the description below where you can actually get a free 30-day trial of an email autoresponder that I recommend. So definitely check that out in the link below this video. But then also you're going to want to use this in conjunction with a sales funnel system. I found this to be the best method, especially if you're brand new and just getting started. I know for me, when I joined the online marketing industry, I was definitely not like a graphic designer or website designer or anything like that. Still not really either of those. And so having a sales funnel system in place really simplified things. So if you don't really know how to set up like a website or a blog or anything like that from scratch, I'd highly recommend getting a sales funnel system because it can make your sales pages, your opt-in pages look a lot more professional. And again, it's a simple way to scale and automate the growth of your business and generate leads and grow an email list as well. So I'd recommend that as well. I'll also put a link in the description below where you can get a free 14-day trial of a sales funnel system. But I'll kind of show you some different examples again of how you can use one of those, a sales funnel system to generate leads, but then also with just an email autoresponder and a combination of some different strategies that I use all the time to generate leads without actually having to pay for advertising. So it's a very powerful method to do this. So again, let's hop in here with this email autoresponder so you can kind of see an example of what it looks like. And so in addition to those tools, you're also going to need to create a lead magnet. And so basically a lead magnet is something of value that you're going to give away for free in exchange for your target market's name, email, their phone number, right? And so what happens, I find a lot of people, they're looking to generate email leads, looking to build a list, and they basically don't have a lead magnet, right? They just say things like join my newsletter list or join my email list, but there's not really an incentive for anyone to do that, right? Or again, you go to like the retail store and they're like ask you for your email when you're buying something, and it's like, I don't really want to give you that because you're just going to sell me more stuff, pitch me on more stuff, right? And so they really haven't earned that right, in my opinion, to get an email address. And this is why you want to create a lead magnet where you're actually giving value away in exchange for that email address, right? And so with the lead magnet, there's a lot of ways to do it. The foundation is really just to understand your niche, understand your industry, understand the pain points that your, again, target market struggles with, common questions they have, goals they want to reach, all the different things like that, right? So this is really what you want to focus your lead magnet on. So I'll show you a couple examples of things that can work well that I use to generate leads. So one of them, for example, I put together an Instagram marketing training. So I teach people how to grow a following, how to generate leads, how to make money, how to earn sales through Instagram, right? And so that's what this training is about. And so again, for me, I'm more of a home business coach. So I teach people how to build a business from home, how to make money from home, how to scale their business on social media, how to market online effectively. Those are the kind of things that I teach, right? And so my target market, for example, is business owners that want to grow their business on social media, right? And so I put together this lead magnet that teaches people how to do that on Instagram. So it's a very fitting lead magnet. So again, this is one that I created through a sales funnel system. So as you can see, it's professional looking, it's all set up. I didn't have to code or really design the website. It was just a template I could use and plug in, which is very cool. So again, you can just click this. It's going to ask for their name and email. And when they do that, that would generate a lead. And again, build your email list. So this is one effective strategy, one example. I also have another one over here. It's basically how to write a blog post in 14 easy steps. And so again, name, email, phone number, somebody can sign up for that. So this would be an example of creating one through an email autoresponder, just a simple sign up form that you can make. So both definitely work. I found that the sales funnel system type pages, a landing page like this is going to actually convert a lot better. But you can certainly use either option if you're just getting started and you have a really low budget, an email autoresponder might be able to just do the trick for you. So while I'm over here, I'll show you an example of what you can do. You can just make a simple sign up form to start generating a lead. So again, here's one that I made. It's on a 5-day challenge. And again, it's just helping people generate leads, helping them generate sales for their business. This is one I just created a couple days ago. But again, it teaches them what they're going to do, how they can generate leads, how they can grow a business online. So something pretty simple. You could embed this on a page. You could have a direct link that's going to take people right to this page. A lot of different options you could use for this, which is cool. So this is one example of how you could create a sales funnel system. I'm not going to walk you through the step-by-step process. I have other videos on my channel here that actually show you how to do that. So I'll put a link below the video here where you can actually watch that video of creating a sign-up form like this. But in this video, again, just kind of understand the concept that you create a sign-up form in that email autoresponder. Again, you could also create that through a sales funnel system. So I'll throw some links below the video where you can set one of those up if you'd like. But with that lead magnet in place, now what we're going to do is go through some different strategies you could use to, again, build your email list without advertising. So one is through Facebook groups. This is one of my favorites, pretty simple to do. So we can actually just come over here, click on groups, nothing too crazy. Now, one thing that you want to do is actually search and find groups that would be a good fit for your industry, for your niche. So again, let's say you're in health and wellness. I could just type that in. Then I'm going to come over to groups here at the top. Now, as you can see, there's a ton of different groups, thousands even, that you could join and come in. And so in these groups, these are great places to network, but also generate leads and build your email list. So as you're having conversations with someone, if somebody happens to be a good fit for your lead magnet, just throw that out there, right? So like, hey, by the way, it may or may not be for you, but I also made an ebook on, 10 steps to losing weight fast. If you'd like to check it out, I'd be happy to get you access to that. And I also do a newsletter with tips and training to help you stay fit. Would you like to get access to that as well? That's a simple strategy you could use, just asking people, and then you manually add them to your email list. So that's one option. I'll actually go into a group that would be more fitted for my niche, so I can actually really post a post that I would. So again, come on over here to groups. I'm already in several. So again, as you find these groups, you're going to join, 5 or 10 a day, and then they'll slowly add you to these groups. So you'll have a lot of options to post content to start generating leads. So, you could directly post a link to your lead magnet. Sometimes Facebook frowns upon that, and then they might label it as spam. So, I don't necessarily recommend that all the time. But a cool strategy you can use is to just ask a question, right? So let's take, for example, that Instagram training that I have. Okay, so now I've written this post, just curious if you've been trying to build your biz with Instagram, but not getting results. Drop me if you aren't. It's pretty simple. I'm talking about a pain point, something people might be struggling with. They're not getting leads, they're not growing their business, but they're trying. And so what I can do is I can just copy this, pretty simple, and post this. Go back to a few other groups I'm in. So like I said, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these different groups you can join and be a part of. I found just something simple. I'm not even posting a link. I'm just trying to generate a conversation, seeing who's trying to build their business with Instagram. Because again, in this instance, I have a solution to this problem, right? That's what my lead magnet is. I have a way to help people get results on Instagram. So by asking a pain point question of, are you trying to build your business with Instagram and not getting results? Basically, I know how to solve that problem. So those that comment that they aren't getting results, I can reach out and help them and let them know I have a free Instagram training. So it's not super complicated. Again, it's a free strategy. You can post in these groups. Understand not every group is going to be a winner, right? You might post in 10 or 20 for the day or whatever the case might be. And you might not get anything, right? But then you'll have times where you'll hit a winner and you're going to have 10, 15, 20, even more comments than that on these different posts. So I'll just go through, post maybe 5 or 6, wait a few hours, do that again. And so this is a really cool strategy. And so just think of different ways that you can phrase it to talk about pain points that your target market, your niche, might be struggling with. So this is one simple strategy that you could do in Facebook groups. Moving on from there, another cool way that you can generate leads for your email list is through blogging. So what's neat is that every time you create a piece of content, I look at it like a billboard that you're just putting out on the side of the highway, right? So anytime you create a post that's value-based, that serves your audience, it's another opportunity that people can come into your world, and then you can generate leads and sales and build an email list through this strategy. So let's just go over here. All right, so here's the blog post that I wrote about how to gain followers for your blog without being weird and gimmicky, right? So it's pretty simple. I go through some value, I do some training tips, set up a landing page, write a blog, pretty simple, right? And so I teach people these strategies, I provide value, and then again, I have an option with that sign up form on this blog post where people can enter their name and email to get this free PDF download, and that's a great way to generate leads. So it's not just saying, hey, join my newsletter, sign up for my email list. I'm actually giving something away of value in exchange for their information. So blogging is a very powerful strategy also because it's an evergreen strategy where you can create content once and it can continue to work for you over and over and over again forever, bringing in leads and sales and signups for your business. So this is one strategy you can use without advertising. Again, you can share your blog posts in Facebook groups. You can share them on other social media platforms. I look at blogging as a really good way to, engage your audience and then sell to your audience. I'd recommend building your audience on other social media platforms, but then again, you just share it on those different platforms and it's going to drive traffic here, and then this can lead to building your email list. So blogging, very powerful strategy you can do without advertising. Another really cool strategy is through Instagram. So we'll hop on my account here. So it's neat, again, you could build your audience on Instagram and then drive traffic to your lead magnets, your capture pages, your sales funnels that you've set up, even back to your blog where you can generate traffic that way as well. So, I'm over here, 25,000 followers pretty much at this point. And so your description, a little bit about you, what you do, and now I have free guide to grow your Instagram below. And so when someone clicks on this, it's going to forward them back to that lead magnet I have for Instagram. And so anytime I get a new follower, I can say, hey, thanks for following me. Be sure to check out my free training in my bio to learn how to grow a business through Instagram. That could be an example. So as you gain new followers, as new people check you out, this can be a great way to drive traffic to that lead magnet to help you build an email list. Another really cool thing is you can use your stories where you can actually promote different content, different places that, again, are going to drive traffic to generating leads and sales and growing a business. So I've got one here where you can click on visit my blog, and then this is where I highlight various new blog posts that I've written, and somebody can just swipe up and it's going to take them right to that post. And again, this can help me generate leads through Instagram. So another cool, powerful strategy you can use. Again, most social media marketing has a lot of strategies you can use for free. You just use them in conjunction with some of the foundation tools like an email autoresponder, and then also that sales funnel system. Another cool strategy you can use is through Twitter. This is one of my favorites because you can really be hands-off and have a lot of these things automated, growing for you. So here's one of my new Twitter accounts I've created. And what's neat is that you can have a lot of ways to generate traffic. So you can have your cover photo here. Again, this talks about my blog, right? So a lot of people will find and search for that just because they can see that. You can have a link over here in your description that can lead people to generate leads, which is what this does. So this is a boot camp I put together to generate leads, again, directly to my site and blog, drives traffic there. And then you can also have a pinned tweet, which could be driving traffic to a lead magnet of yours as well. And so what happens anytime I get a new follower, a lot of times that they'll come and look at my profile, right? That's kind of one of the first things people do. And so with this pin tweet, I can teach people to go to my lead magnet, to my capture page. So again, when somebody clicks this link, it drives them to that capture page where I can generate a lead. So this is another great strategy to generate leads without advertising. And again, every time you get a new follower, you could send a thank you message. Hey, thanks for following me. By the way, you might also want to check out my free ebook on blank, or my free training on blank, or my guide to XYZ that can really help you get better results in, again, health and fitness, nutrition, sales, whatever, again, you're promoting. So it's another cool strategy you can use. Another great one that I like is with YouTube marketing. And again, this is cool because you can use this in conjunction with your blog posts. You can use it in conjunction with other content, and then plus it's evergreen content as well, where you can create a video once and it can continue to work for you over and over and over again on an ongoing basis. So you could hit different topics that people are searching for, that people are looking for. And then what's cool, in your description, you can have ways to actually generate leads and sales, right? So again, let's try this business Instagram profile. So basically in this video, I just talk about the differences between a personal profile and a business profile, what's advantages, what's a disadvantage. And so you can learn that. But then when I come down here, I have various options where people can become a lead, right? So in the description, I have the free Instagram marketing training. So that's that opt-in that I shared with you before. And then again, this just forwards them to this capture page over here where they can become a lead. And so in the video, I'll give tips, I'll provide value, and then I'll tell people, hey, if you want to learn more, be sure to check out my Instagram guide to generating leads and sales with Instagram. And then I can drive traffic to that. So there's a lot of different options. Again, each one of these is just like another little billboard that you can put out there to generate more leads, more sales, build your email list without advertising. And so when you are doing these strategies and are getting results, you are generating leads, then you can use advertising down the road if you choose to really take things to the next level. So it can help you grow them a lot faster. So again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share, and be sure to subscribe to our channel as well and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates and tips and training to help you build a profitable business from home. And let me know in the comments below too, if you have other strategies that you like to use. These are some of my favorites that I've generated thousands of leads with. But I'm always happy to hear about new strategies that are working. So definitely drop those in the comments below as well if you have some other tips that you'd like to share. And then also, if you are struggling, if you're not getting the results that you wish you were in your business, I actually put together a free training on how to keep your calendar full. You know, one thing that I find a lot of people struggle with in their business is they feel like they've run out of people to talk to. When I first joined the industry, I was an introverted video game nerd. I really struggled for a long time in my business. I did that traditional route, you know, of talking to friends and family, people that I knew about my business. And while that was a great place to start, I didn't want to dictate my long-term success on that forever, because I always was feeling like I was running out of people to talk to. I didn't know where I was going to show my next presentation until I really learned the skill sets of how to fill my calendar and always have a steady flow of leads and quality prospects to talk to about my business. So in this training, I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can keep your calendar full and explode your business. So I'll put a link in the description below this video where you can access that free training. or you can actually also head to coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching, or head on over to that link below the video. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.